So who's in the Strange Occurrences team? Tell us about the other members.
There's quite a lot of us now. The core group was around Photospace Gallery. That's me and Denise and Mark Marriott and Karen Lee. And then Alia came along. And Alia is interesting. She used to be in the US Navy on an aircraft carrier. And she's living in New Zealand now, and she's very interested in the paranormal. She also is very sensitive to things. She picks up on stuff that the rest of us kind of miss. Mm-hmm. And she wouldn't say that she was psychic, but things seem to happen around her.
What sort of things?
Well, investigations are always a lot more interesting when she's there. Stuff kind of happens, and we don't really know, and she doesn't know whether these things are external or internal. You never know, really, if you're making something up or whether it's actually happening. How can you tell? Alia is great, and she's very interested. She's got a good brain, and she's very analytical about what she experiences and what's happening in the team.
Do different members of the team do different tasks? Are they different roles?
We're not very role-orientated. Most groups have more of a hierarchy, and they have a technician and lead investigators and all that. We don't really have that set up. It's quite a democratic, egalitarian sort of group, with me as its leader. But no, everybody does a bit of everything, and we don't confine people to certain tasks. Mark is a technical guy. He knows one end of a soldering iron from the other.
Right, so what are the sort of skills and background that people have got that are of use?
Well, Joe's got a PhD in marine biology. Like, that's really useful, but as she says. But we've got a few scientific minds in there, and Helen Jones has a science degree. So those two, they're interesting. They both turned up together, and they're friends. They're both English. They like drinking tea, and they're both scientists, but they have a great curiosity about the unknown. You see, a lot of scientists are quite closed-minded to paranormal for some reason. I don't know why, but not these two. And the last person to turn up and join the group is Patrick Brown, and he's got a good head on him. He's a nice guy, and he's quite a hard worker. He's really kind of putting quite a lot into it and helping the rest of us move forward.
So you're obviously from a photography background, so is that useful skills in the work that you're doing?
Yeah, Mark is as well. To be a good photographer, you kind of have to be an artist and a scientist, and you have to understand the physics of photography and generally how the world works anyway, and on a physical level. So that's a good way of coming at paranormal investigation. We're quite analytical when it comes to that stuff. We really try and figure out what is actually going on physically and naturally.